Hello, Jeff Foster, WebBiz Ideas. This video tutorial is on online public relations, in specific in reaching out to bloggers. Now, this video tutorial is mainly for e-commerce websites or retail owners that are selling a product. If you are a national or a local business, you can just Google online public relations, WebBiz Ideas, and you'll find another one specifically for you. But if you are a business owner and you're selling a product online and you want to build quality links from high authoritative authors who blog, along with benefiting from all the social connections they have, this video is for you. And if you have ever wondered how real SEO companies build links, and the way Google wants you to build links, if you've ever wondered, well, how can I build non-spammy links? How can I not hire a company, an SEO company, and just have them build, crappy articles and submit them places and bookmark them and get these links from social networking sites online? And right, if you don't want to do all that, right, if you're sick of the penguin update and the panda update and what other animal Google comes up with for their other updates, and you're losing your rankings and you want real quality links that are going to last, this video is for you. So you're going to need to know a lot to be able to do this video though. So we have some resources that you'll need. Number 2 is actually pretty important. Learn how to search and find bloggers. So if you're a business owner and you don't have a large database of bloggers that already relate to your industry or in your geographic location, you're going to want to watch this or send this video to your employee and have them watch it, and it's going to teach you how to find bloggers to reach out to, right? Because you obviously need to find bloggers to reach out to them. At the same time, if during this video there's questions that you have and you perhaps say, Jeff, well, what you're showing me you didn't explain, chances are it's in our SEO tutorial. So we have a lot of information in our local SEO tutorial that still relates to you as a retail owner. So look at this information, because chances are if you don't understand what I'm talking about, I've already discussed it in all these other tutorials, because online public relations is way down on the bottom. So a lot of this information still relates to you, so look at this as well if you have questions on this tutorial. But getting started, I want to just explain the end result of this. Right? I said the goal is to build quality links from websites that really relate to you. So in this example, there's a client called Wholesale Keychain. They sell keychains. So right, the end result is having bloggers that relate to the product, right, write a review about your product online. And so, right, here's just some examples of some blogs that the product was sent to them, right? And they wrote a review on their website, and in return, right, they've linked to the products on our site. They've mentioned our company. They've written and they've done a contest about the products. They've given away our products. And in return, we got social engagement. We got 264 people participating in the contest and thousands of people seeing our company. Right? This is the end result. Blogger outreach, right? We're finding bloggers. We're reaching out to them and asking them, hey, can I send you some products? Because I see that your website blogs about Chicago White Sox, and I just happen to sell a Chicago White Sox keychain, and perhaps your viewers might want to see that, or perhaps your viewers want to participate in the contest and receive them for free. That's what we're doing, right? This is what PR companies have done for ages. This is what SEO companies have been doing for years. And it works, obviously, right? It's just the same as sending your products to a magazine editor in hopes for them to review it. That's what we're doing. So with that said, here's the process. Step number 1 is to have a schedule. Now, as a business owner myself, right, who have multiple employees that manage and then also do the work, I also need a way for everyone to keep organized. So you as a business owner can do this entire video tutorial yourself, or you can create documents like this and outsource this task, because I'm going to show you how you can do this for an employee or even outsource it offshore very cheaply. So step number 1 though is a schedule. So here, let me just explain this template, right? So keep in mind, all these templates can be downloaded from our site So you just go to our written tutorial on this, and you can see these download examples and templates. Just Google the name of this tutorial that you saw in the video, and you'll be able to get there. So with that in mind, though, let me explain what this blogger outreach schedule is. On the right-hand side is a 12-month schedule. So it says in the month of January, you're supposed to reach out to these types of bloggers. In the month of February, you reach out to these types of bloggers, and so forth. So it's May when I'm creating this video, and so this month we're reaching out to Milwaukee Brewers, Minnesota Twins, right? It's baseball season. So we're going to be reaching out to baseball bloggers, and we're going to send them an email saying, hey, I see that you blog about the Milwaukee Brewers. We sell Milwaukee Brewers keychains. Can we send you a few? If you like them, can you write a review? Very, very simple. Oh, by the way, if your readers, want to receive some free ones, throw up a contest, we'll be happy to provide those keychains for you. Right? We're building relationships with these bloggers in exchange for mentioning our company and hopefully linking to our website. So a schedule is going to allow you to stay organized. And then so we have codes in here too to link to your products, especially if you're outsourcing this. Maybe they don't know who the Milwaukee Brewers are. They can go there, they can find out what they're selling, description of everything. So that's helpful too. On the left-hand side, mainly in column D through F, we have some valuable information here. D is the email template. So this is the email that we're telling our employee to use. Right? So it says the same thing I've been talking about. But this way, it says they can copy and paste this. Right? So especially when you outsource offshore, the biggest problem is communication. And so you don't want them to think. I know that sounds bad, but you just want them to find websites, email them, send them products. And so this is a way to be efficient. You have an email template, they find a blog that relates, they copy, they paste, they're done. Everything in yellow is dynamic, right? If you find a New York Yankees blog, well, you leave it New York Yankees. If you find a Milwaukee Brewers blog, you change it to Milwaukee Brewers. It's very simple for an employee that doesn't have any experience in internet marketing or SEO to take this and understand this, especially since we have other online videos that explain how to search. So if you're looking to outsource this, just go to these videos, send them these templates, right? Fill out a schedule, and you're done, right? Tell them to do it. Watch the videos, follow the instructions. Same obviously as your business owner. If you're doing this yourself, that's what you're doing. But sending them email templates is essential. And as this tutorial will go on, I'll show you that I have other templates that you can download. Number 2 is reports. Let me just get into that actually. That's step number 2. You need online reports. If you're doing this yourself or you're outsourcing this, you really got to track your progress. And especially figuring out who to send these products to, it can get confusing. So here's an example. Again, you can download this of a client. And so what we've organized on the bottom by categories, right? It's May. So in May, they're reaching out to MLB. So here's the MLB ones. And so you can see, hey, on May 9th, they've reached out to these websites. And they're Baltimore Orioles, and they relate to Atlanta Braves, and there's their emails. Fantastic. So if I want to email all these people, I can do that. As a business owner, I just want to double check, hey, I told you to reach out to these types of bloggers and you're doing it. I might want to click on one of these, right, and say, okay, does this relate to what I'm doing? Fantastic, it does, and I want to go from there. So this is part of the reports, is having your employee or yourself start tracking, right, who you're contacting, because not all these people also are going to review or say, yes, I'd like to review at once. So now you have a database of people that you can reach out to over and over and over again. Maybe it's for something entirely different, but now you have a database of people that relate to your product that you can market to over and over again. So this is essential for blogger outreach. The main other part of the blogger outreach report template is the partners tab. And so here's an example of basically the bloggers that have said, yep, send me a product. Fantastic. I'll take a look at it, and if I like it, I'll write a review. So we have it in a format that's great for exporting. This exports to stamps.com and the CRM software. It's all their shipping information, right? Their name, their phone number, their address, state, zip, right? Email. And so all this information's kept here along with their website, and if they actually wrote the review. So all this color coding has to deal with that. But this way, you can come in here and say, again, as a business owner, are the people that you're finding, are they actually writing the reviews? Is this paying off for me? And you can, click on them, right, and go to these links. And that's what these are, right? These are examples of ones that have received them, they've written them, and the person that's managing this account has updated this. So again, this is extremely important, especially if you're paying an employee to do this. You want at the end of the month, well, how many products did you send out, right? How many people that you sent out those products to have written a review? And really what you want is also how valuable that is, right? The page authority, the domain authority, the Facebook, the tweets, right? How many followers do they have? Is this a Joe Schmo website or is this a popular website? You want to know that information because that's going to help you with your links. And so to help you do that, our company has developed a free system called Thomason. And so what Thomason allows you to do is, if you're a retailer, it allows you to post a promotion, right? Post a product, say, hey, this is the product that I'm looking to review, or looking to allow bloggers to review, and bloggers can come on here and apply to review them. And so once they apply to review them, though, instead of having this document, because Thomason was built on our frustration of doing this manually. I mean, imagine doing this manually for hundreds of clients and try to monitor this. That can get very, very time consuming. At the same time, when you start having hundreds of people say, yep, I'd like to review a product, you got to cut it off sometimes. I can't send out 100 products a month. I can only send out 5 or 10. So you got to figure out who to send it out to. And at the same time, you want to keep track and provide reports, right, to other people. And these documents eventually get too cumbersome. So they're very good manually. And if you're doing this on a small scale, it's going to work perfect for you. But if you're a PR agency, and if you're doing this on a large scale and you're sending out hundreds of products, you're going to want some automated way to do it. So Thomason provides that automation that you're looking for. Now, at the same time, what Thomason's going to allow you to do is check all these stats. So we've integrated Google Analytics, we've integrated Facebook, Twitter, we're integrating SEO Maz's page authority, domain authority. And so it allows you to come in here and say, well, hey, I got 500 people that want to review my product, and now I'm going to sort, though, by, let's say, just their traffic, because we have Google Analytics. And so here it says 3,000 people have traffic, people coming to the site, 2,800, 1,800. So it allows you to see, okay, these are the traffic of the people that applied. And now let's say we don't want to sort by that. We just want to sort by how many followers they have on Twitter, right? And so this allows you to do that as well. It also allows you to, let's see, once they have reviewed the product and you want to keep track of all this information, hey, show me the review. So there's the review. I want to double check it. Well, there's the URL. They reviewed a Green Bay Packer keychain. Hey, fantastic. They actually linked to my website. Success, right? And so it allows you to keep track of all the stuff. And so as you do this year over year, now you can keep track of not only who reviewed it, but hey, this right, there's the people that reviewed them have 22,000 followers on Facebook, or the people that reviewed them have a total traffic of 100,000 a month. So you can start tracking basically the market reach. You can start tracking the social engagement of your brand online as you do this over and over again. So again, keep in mind it's completely free. So use and abuse what we set up, because it was built on our frustration of doing this. So I would suggest starting with the manual, these reports that we have, and then working your way into Thomason as it gets a little bigger, and you want to make sure that you can track everything. And so yeah, that's the first 2 steps. And so hopefully it all makes sense. Again, watching our other videos will help you with this, but in short, those are the first 2 main steps, and they're the biggest ones. It's creating that blogger outreach schedule, and then creating a reporting document for an email marketer or yourself. Now let me just breeze through some of these other ones so this video isn't too long, but creating email accounts, that's the next one. So let's just go to that real briefly. It sounds simple, but it's an important step. You need to have, right, Jeff at wholesalekeychain.com. You can't be emailing someone from an email that doesn't have the company name in there, because no one's going to respond to you. Step number 1. But number 2 is also creating a Gmail account. So you want to manage Jeff at Wholesale Keychain from Jeff at gmail.com. So when you email someone, it'll say Jeff at Wholesale Keychain, but you're really managing this from a Gmail account. So the reasons are this. Number 1, you're going to want to outsource this task eventually. You're not going to want to sit there and email people all day. You're going to want to outsource this, especially offshore, because it can be done cheap. And this way, you can have anyone in the world manage that email account, and you from anywhere in the world can manage them and log in to see what they're doing. So that's really the main reason for doing this. At the same time, if you need to let that employee go, well, you just change the password and give someone else that email, and you're up and running. So managing things from a Gmail account are extremely beneficial, really, for management and monitoring. Step number 4, create a social strategy. I said in the beginning that the main goal is to build links, and that is. But another goal when you're doing this is to get social followers. And in fact, this is starting to play into rankings in Google, Bing, and the outright. Social engagement is huge, and it's just going to grow from here. So you want some sort of social engagement strategy, right? You don't want just people reviewing your product, but you want them engaging in your brand. So here are just some examples of doing that, right? When someone reviews your product, you can always have a special on Facebook. Hey, buy this product for 99 cents on Facebook. That's a way for them to engage in your brand and start following you on Facebook. Some other suggestions are here in our written tutorial, but I wanted to show you one that I really like. And that's, I'm just going to use this company as an example. This isn't a client of ours, but let's just say you are ThinkGeek, right? And you're sending out your products to people to review, and you're getting thousands of people reviewing your site. For example, even this one that was just selling keychains, right? 264 people applied just for this review. So instead of just having these 264 people, see your brand, what we can do is have 264 people engage in our brand. And so a great way to do that is to tell the people that are running the contest that I want every single person that actually applies to review the product to come to my website and find the product they like the best and tell me about it. If this is the product they like the best in my category, come to my product and like it. So now you have people starting to like this. And really, this isn't spammy at all. You want feedback, right, from your customers on what they like. So get that feedback. And at the same time, now you're getting people to engage in your brand, and this is going to help you sell more products in the long run. It's going to get more followers, and it's going to help you rank in the long run. So that's a great way, but the whole goal is you need some sort of social strategy. Don't just have people review your product, and don't just give away your product. Get those people to interact with your company in some way. So have some sort of social strategy, otherwise you're going to be missing out on a lot. Number 5 is you want a lot of email templates. I showed you some, but other email templates that you're going to want, again, you don't want your employees thinking. You just want them copying and pasting and doing. And I know that sounds a little bad, but that's what you want. You want efficiency. So you want an email they send out to everyone first, and then you want an email if they respond. Then you want an email if the product ships. You want an email if there's no review, right? You sent out the product, they haven't reviewed it. Hey, just a reminder, what did you think about it? You want emails for basically all different scenarios so your employee can be very fast and efficient. So this is stuff that you, right, should write. And it's just a simple email template, right? Well, let's see. I thought I had some of these examples. Here they are. And so you can go through our website. I don't want to make this video so long, but you can use the templates that we have, and they're coming from, also real examples. So take that into account that this works. So and you can just download these templates and change them for you. Now, the last couple steps here. Step number 6. I highly encourage you to outsource this email marketing and busy work. A great website that we use is Odesk. So again, I've created a lot of videos that you can use, a lot of templates, and all you got to do is send them to the, people on Odesk. So, for example, this is how we manage a lot of people also online. And so it allows you to, again, just have all these employees that are simply emailing all these bloggers for you, because this is very time consuming, and a lot of these people do a fantastic job, better than people in the United States. They're hard workers, they're great workers, or loyal workers, and Odesk takes screenshots of what they're doing. So then you can also track to make sure that they're working on your projects. And so what I like to do in the blogger outreach schedule is say who's working on that and link to their Odesk profile. And that way I can I can manage an entire year and say, okay, who's working on them? I can check costs on how much it's all costing everything, and that's just a fantastic way. Because again, with the videos that I have, I send the videos that I'm showing you in here that I'm creating right now to them. So this is stuff that you don't need to get fancy and do a lot of different training. Just send what I have to them, and they can kind of pick up from there. But this way, your costs are lower, and you can have 3-4 people doing this for you throughout the year, and your costs are pretty good. And that way, this is the way that you can reach out to all these different type of bloggers throughout the year. And this is the way that your reports, instead of reaching out and sending products to just 1 or 2 a month, you could literally send out to hundreds if you really have the budget to do that. So I highly recommend looking into outsourcing this because it can be done, and we do it ourselves. And then finally, step number 7 is monitor reports. Again, I have examples, I have templates. These are some great questions that I give to my outsourced employees, and I just have them tell me this every month, usually twice a month. And we update our clients, of course, on this. But you want them to calculate this, right? Because you want these numbers. You want to know how many people they've contacted, how many people responded, because you want to know how good your email templates are, and so you want to track your response rate. You want to track how many people products were sent, how many bloggers actually reviewed the products, all that information. Again, you can do that through our templates and our examples, or at the same time you can use and abuse our free service, Thomason, and we're building in these calculations to there as well. So you can say, hey, 60% of the people that I emailed responded, 60% of the people that I sent products to have actually written the review. That's pretty good. I can calculate my costs, things like that. And again, as a business owner, you need to do this, especially if you're doing this on a large scale, which I suggest, because it's very cost effective, especially when you get big people reviewing your products. So this is just the steps here. Let's see, I had one tip I wanted to share with you, and that's train your outsourced employees, and specifically using a lot of the videos that we have. Again, I send them the same videos, but the biggest problem that you're going to have usually is a communication barrier. So training your employees using a lot of these videos like this one is going to really help. And number 2, when you outsource things, use Google Docs. There's a reason why all of our documents are in Google Docs that we're sharing with you, and that's because it's real time, right? So you can share this document, right, with anyone you want. And so right now it's just shared with me, but I can share this with anyone. And so that way any employee can have access to this. I can see this in real time. Right? Literally, if they were typing this, I would be able to see that. And so that way I can come in here and see. So for example, even this one, right, one other people is viewing it, right? You can see who that is, and you can see when they're working. It works fantastic. It's the best. I love it. Our company uses it all the time. So, in short, not in short because it's a 20-minute video, 25-minute video, these are the steps, a lot of templates, a lot of examples. I have this video long. It's the longest video because it's important, and this is the core of building links for e-commerce sites online. There's a lot of different ways to do it, and there's many more things that you can do, but this is a proven method that works month after month after month, and it's not going to go away, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger as you go. And what you'll find when you're doing this, you'll start with bloggers that, they're all right, but it's a start. And as you go, what you're going to do, and as you train yourself and your employees, they'll be able to find larger and larger blogs, right? And then soon, like the CNN of your industry, will be writing a review or writing a contest or having some sort of editorial. And if you keep doing this over and over again, you're going to get quality links that are going to stand the test of time. And again, no matter what animal update comes in these Google updates, your links are going to stay, and you're going to rank number 1 in Google.